She just thinks I should get out of field work, that's all. I promise I'm going to talk to him about it, just not now, okay?
Oh, I forgot my glasses. I think I left them inside. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll get the car.
Okay.
She's really something.
Yeah, I think after all these years, she might be the one.
You're a lucky man.
I'm telling you, Quentin, don't wait too long. When you retire, that pension check's not going to keep you warm at night.
I better keep on working forever. Take care, Dallas.
You, buddy.
Three career criminals with one shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of Spies. Bad girls gone good.
I know how difficult this must be.
Especially since it didn't have to happen. I begged Dallas to tell you about the death threat.
He always did think he was invincible. I promise you, I'll find the man who did this.
Thank you, Quentin. And please be careful. Oh, would you keep me up to date on what you find? It would mean so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Is she all right?
Under the circumstances.
We got the dossier on Nicholas Largent. Now, what makes you so sure that he was the one who had Dallas killed?
He's taking revenge against the man who put him in prison. 2 years ago, he stole a military prototype of a dangerous biotoxin. Dallas and I were members of an interagency team that captured him.
But you never recovered the toxin.
No. That's why he only got 18 months.
The dossier says Largent was released last week. Wasn't he under surveillance?
FBI had him and lost him.
He must be good.
What he is a killer. After Dallas was murdered, I called the other agents, who were members of the mission, to warn them. They both died in accidents this week.
So you're the only one left? When do we start?
Now. Largent's been out of circulation for a year and a half. He's been needing money.
You think I put the biotoxin back up for sale?
I'm counting on it. So we have to move fast. Considering Largent's probably already looking for me, I'm going in the field with you.
Look, we know you have more experience than all of us put together, but out there you're a walking target.
Don't you think it would be smarter for you to stay here where it's safe?
Yeah, you don't want to go out there. LA's a mess. There's traffic.
$5 lattes?
Former child stars parking your car?
I appreciate your concern, ladies, but I assure you I will be taking every precaution. This is Nicholas Largent. The biotoxin he stole is capable of producing catastrophic cellular fission.
Not just plain old cellular fission. Catastrophic.
It cooks you alive from inside out.
Do you ever notice these guys never develop anything good for mankind?
The list of people wealthy enough to pay what Largent's asking won't be long. Locally, there's a lady named Renee Palmer. She runs an investment consulting business.
Gotta be a cover.
Her real business is negotiating black market arms deals.
How'd you know that?
Investing is what people say they're doing when they're really not doing anything at all.
If the toxin is for sale, Renee Palmer likely knows when and where. Cassie and I will team up to handle Palmer.
This has Batman and Robin written all over it.
After you catch Largent, maybe you can go after the Riddler.
So what do we do while you guys are shaking down Palmer?
Largent has a fondness for high-end call girls.
I think I know where this is going.
He works for a madam named Erin Weiss. She hosts a weekend client party at her private penthouse suite. And it's unlikely Largent will be there. Intel says our madam keeps a client list on a PDA. It should ID the women that Largent prefers. It's likely one of them could lead us to him.
Say goodbye to eye contact.
These women are in such a good mood.
$1,000 an hour, I could kick all kinds of wounds.
How'd they wind up here? Didn't they have a dream?
Yeah, they get paid $1,000 an hour.
I still believe if you set a goal for yourself and work really hard, you can be whatever you want to be.
Especially if you have a rack you can park a car on.
Erin Weiss.
Erin Weiss's office.
First things first.
Hello.
He looks harmless.
That's what we need.
All you gotta do is listen. Here's the deal. 2 for 1 special. 2 of us, 1 of you. Interested?
Yeah.
Gotta love this knockout finger thing, Duncan, mate.
Is there a problem?
Someone's a little too much of something. It's pretty amazing when you think that prostitution is the world's oldest profession. Sex has been selling for over 2,000 years.
Because men have never evolved.
Now, if I were Erin Weiss's PDA, where would I be hiding?
Found something. Look at this. A list of call girls inside Hamlet.
To do or not to do? That is the question. See Palmer's face? She knows where Largent is. She's lying.
What was your first clue?
Eye twitch?
The pencil tapping.
Not as consistent as the twitch. Twitched twice when she was lying, once when she wasn't.
You're very good at reading people.
Some people. Others are a lot more challenging. Look what we have here. Looks like Renee's in a big hurry.
Let's see where she takes us.
How we doing?
Almost. Transfer's done.
Now, I bet you we could sell that list for more than a week's pay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
With that kind of money, you could live with anyone you wanted to. Oh, I hear something. Somebody's coming. You've been very naughty.
And naughty. Naughty. What are you doing in here? Spanking people for money?
Who are you?
We're friends at Tiffany's.
Well, Tiffany doesn't write the guest list. This is a private party. Get out.
Don't bother spanking him. He doesn't tip well.
You too, honey. Out. Hey, hey. I'm talking to you.
Tiffany, we don't know any Tiffany.
Come on, look around. This is Tiffany Central.
Let's just step aside and nobody gets hurt.
You're not going anywhere, ladies.
Damn, I thought I nailed the delivery.
I'd move.
Oh!
It's hard to believe some people pay for that kind of pain.
Nice job.
I get the feeling you're trying to avoid us.
See what we have in here.
You got it?
Yeah.
On your way to see Nicholas Largent?
I pay a lawyer to do my talking for me.
Have it your way.
You can't be serious.
Hotel itinerary, Claremore Inn, Santa Barbara. And guess who's footing the bill?
And Al, Nicholas Largent.
Go to hell. We can take that as a yes.
The memory stick.
When did that become a girl's best friend?
Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Static. Yeah. Must be the proximity of the zipper. Hold on, I gotta go. What do you think?
About?
My belt buckle. You see, it's actually a cell phone. I attached a micro keypad, and the clasp is really the speaker. I love that it's so small.
Don't ask. What's up?
I decoded Aaron Weiss's PDA. Look how big her client list is.
Wow, tax cuts really do help stimulate the economy.
Nicholas Largent has a favorite escort named Athena.
517 West Caliente. It's a nice neighborhood. Athena must be good.
Good? Try awesome. Well, her name's got 4 stars next to it.
Oh, Nicholas. Someone was very good today.
Someone had 18 months in prison to make up for.
Oh, for me?
Go ahead. Open it. I thought of you the moment I saw it. I had to get it for you.
Nicholas, perfume. You didn't have to do that.
Go on. Try it.
Nicholas! Oh my God!
She was carrying an itinerary from the Claremore Inn.
So you think that's where this Nicholas Largent is staying?
According to the itinerary, he's supposed to be arriving there later today.
Will you be able to put him away for good this time?
I made you a promise, Anya. I plan on keeping it.
Thank you, Quentin. Looks like Largent's favorite escort is out earning another star. What's that smell? Scented candles? The other one.
The cologne of 1,000 men?
No. Burnt smell.
Oh my God. Careful. We're live.
What the hell is going on?
Cameras aimed at the body.
Well, I'm no chemist, but it looks like she was killed with some sort of toxin.
But why the pay-per-view? Sick.
You've got that look on your face like you're dying to ask me something.
You got that look like you don't want to answer.
You're getting better at reading me.
Get down!
Sam?
sweeping the scene? Yep. Found casings from an M855.
Laser sight rifle, military ordnance. Looks like our sniper got himself hooked up with some pretty nasty toys.
Yeah, Largent spares no expense when it comes to murder.
What about the specs on the pavement you found?
Lab says it's blood. Looks like Crossman grazed the shooter. Well, if the sniper has any military training, then his DNA is on file with the DOD.
We need someone to cross-check the sample. See if we can get an ID.
Maybe now's not a good time.
Is he testing something?
Either that or he's got some serious anger management issues. I can have analysis run the sample.
Okay, thank you. Intel confirmed your hunch, Dee Dee. Largent staged his web demonstration to interest potential buyers.
Gives a whole new meaning to must-see TV.
The files I found on the dead woman's computer show 12 people logged onto the server at the time of her murder.
So, Renee Palmer was headed to Santa Barbara to do what? Well, I don't think she's going there to party with the 12 other sadists who tuned into the snuff channel.
You thinking auction?
How do we get on the guest list?
The memory stick Renee Palmer was carrying was her official invitation.
Oh, that's a cool way to verify a guest identity.
Poor Renee's just missing one heck of a party.
Oh, I think she still plans to attend.
If you could wait just one moment, please. It appears everything checks out, Herr Schlosser. Thank you very much.
You must be Nicholas Largent. I'm Renee Palmer.
Your invitation, please. And your purse.
Is there anywhere else you'd like to search?
Not at the moment. You're prettier than your picture, Miss Palmer. Welcome.
Thank you.
Signal's clean.
Dee Dee, what about the hotel surveillance system?
Give me one more second.
We're in. Nice work, Dee Dee.
You're welcome.
In your face, casting needs to get inside Largent's computer.
We're about to find out.
The process is simple. You enter your bid on a secured site, and after everyone's taken their turn, I'll announce a winner.
Couldn't you and I negotiate? Just the two of us. You see, there's more to my bid than what's in my bank account.
I'm afraid it's dollars and cents that wins this game.
Too bad.
It's gonna need the Astari interface.
Dee Dee, you got that?
Got it.
Nicholas, I like to see what I'm buying. Up close and personal.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Anything's possible.
If anyone tries to get up close and personal without my permission, I find it a fatal mistake.
Champagne?
No, thank you.
Mr. Largent only drinks vodka martinis. Straight up with a twist, correct?
Yes, but not until business is concluded.
How about you, miss?
Yes. Thank you.
Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the bidding is now open. May I wish you all the best of luck. Excuse me.
Duck and run that back. Freeze on his watch. Enlarge it. That glass is hinged. That looks like a trigger pin in the center of the face.
Ah, bidder number one.
Largent said if anyone tried to steal the toxin, it'd be a fatal mistake. He's probably rigged the container holding the toxin and watches the trigger. If someone tries to steal it, instant barbecue.
We got a situation.
I never liked that word.
I may be wrong, but I think Anya Dossi just arrived.
What is she doing here?
This is my fault. I told her about Largent. She's probably here to confront him.
Grief does strange things to people.
Where is she?
Headed toward the lobby. She's wearing sunglasses. She could blow this entire mission. Ladies, you have got to stop her.
Miss Dawson! Mr. Cross would like to speak with you.
I have nothing to say to him. Excuse me.
Mrs. Thompson, you have to come with us.
Let go of me.
I told you if I caught you stealing from the maid's cart, you'd have to come with me to security. Let's go.
It's her third strike.
Anya, I know you're upset, but I cannot allow you to jeopardize this mission.
Oh, that's ironic coming from you.
What did you think you were going to do? I mean, I told you I would take care of this.
Like you took care of your last mission? Dallas told me what happened. If he hadn't screwed up, Dallas would still be alive. Don't they know?
Duncan, get my car. Take Anya to the airport.
Nobody's taking me anywhere.
Let me go.
I'm sorry I have to do this to you. I'll have some agents meet you at the airport.
If I were you, I'd watch my back.
There's some history to this mission we don't know about.
Some history isn't worth knowing.
I don't know. I think if we're putting our lives on the line, you owe us an explanation.
I let my feelings for a woman on my team jeopardize the first mission to get Largent. Her name was Nora Navarro. She was an FBI agent. I prepared for that mission for months. Lots of long nights, and eventually I crossed the line. What I didn't realize was that Nora was a double agent. She was working with someone outside. Steal the toxin, sell it on the black market.
How'd you find out?
As we're closing in on Largent, she asked me to join them. I declined. She pulled a gun. We struggled. Bullet caught me in the knee. The shot alerted the other agents. They killed her. We never recovered the toxin. Without it, there wasn't much of a case against Largent. If I hadn't let my emotions get in the way, Largent, well, he'd still be in jail. And the rest of my team, they'd be alive.
We got a job to finish. Wow, that was a little weird. So Mr. Professional does have a few flaws.
I'm glad. I was starting to think it wasn't human.
Yeah, no wonder that guy's all work and no play.
I must be really lonely.
Ladies, I can hear you. And no, I am not.
Oops.
Just kidding.
Duncan Ballou.
Hey, Doc, it's Frank in Analysis. We ID'd the sniper.
Cool. You got a name for me?
Justine Navarro, ex-Delta Force. Goes by an alias, Anya Dossi. You get that?
Pull over.
Duncan, are you there?
Now.
Duncan?
Thank you. Feel it.
Miss Palmer. Miss Palmer. You're the last bidder.
Oh, I hope that's a good omen.
And the last shall be first.
An arms dealer who quotes the Bible. There's a whole new class of bad guys out there.
Shane, Dee Dee, showtime.
Go. What do you think you're doing?
I think it's called drinking.
You're not supposed to drink when you're pregnant.
I can do whatever I want.
Not when you're carrying my baby.
You know, I don't appreciate you watching every little thing I do.
Well, it seems somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're behaving like an irresponsible child.
child. You're a domineering jerk.
There's no USB port.
Then use the PS2 port. Just pull off the adapter.
Just because I agreed to be your surrogate mother doesn't mean you can boss me around.
Just a little bit longer. Well, I'm sorry I picked you because you are an idiot.
Well, if you think I'm an idiot, then you're a bigger idiot for picking me. Are you really gonna hit the mother of your child?
Only in the face. Bid's in.
Okay, not the face.
Well, then promise me.
Promise me you'll be more responsible. Well, will you?
Ladies, we're done.
Okay. I promise I'll stop drinking.
That's all I ever asked.
I love you. I love you too.
Please, there's no air in here. I can't breathe.
Quiet back there!
Thank you. So, are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see.
Hello?
I am pleased to announce that the most generous offer was made by Renee Palmer. Congratulations. Yes?
You've been made. The feds are onto you. You gotta get out of there.
And why should I believe you?
The blonde in the black dress, she's working for Quentin Cross. Remember him?
I see. Thank you. I'll take care of it.
Is everything all right?
Of course. I just need a moment. Make sure no one leaves this area.
Missy Largent. I'm going after him.
Gentlemen, I assume you'll be wanting to do this the hard way.
Bring it on.
You only have to ask us once. Well, we brought it, and they got it. Yeah?
Cassie, Duncan, Anya Dossi is the sniper.
What?
Her real name is Justine Navarro.
Navarro? As in Nora Navarro?
The woman Cross fell for.
So, they're sisters? Duncan, where are you?
Yeah, in the trunk of the car. We turned around. I think we're back at the Claremore.
All right, let's go, guys.
Quentin Cross. This won't make up for a year and a half of my life, but it's a start.
Anya? What are you doing?
And then there were none.
still alive?
More or less.
We heard a shot.
Prosthetic Kevlar flesh. Duncan designed it for me.
Cool. Where's the toxin?
Anya's got it.
Stay with her. Duncan called. Anya's real name is Justine Navarro.
Nora's sister. And her partner. The watch.
Anya's headed to the parking lot. Got it. Let's split up and box her in. Anyone got a visual?
No. Must still be in the gardens.
Head towards me, Deeds.
One word and you're dead. We're walking right out of here, you understand? Stay where I can see you.
Let her go, Justine.
Get back. Spies. Always so prepared, huh? Always so smart.
Not so smart to see that you played me, to find Largent for you.
I needed a pro to track him down.
You didn't need help to kill Dallas or the other agents on my team.
Nora was my sister.
She would be dead if you hadn't convinced her to steal that biotoxin.
Tough to say no to $5 million.
Time's up, Anya. Let her go.
Get back. Let's go.
Do exactly what she says, Cassie.
Move!
Reading faces always did come in handy, especially in poker. I never thought it'd save my life.
So fortunately, I wasn't as challenging to read as you thought.
Trust me, you're plenty challenging.
So how'd you manage to get out of the trunk?
Tow truck driver. Anya parked in a handicapped spot. The guy lets me out and then bills me for it.
I'm sure you'll get reimbursed.
We'll see.
That was a yes.
Hello? What? Yes, actually, I am unhappy with my long-distance service.
So it must feel good to know you finally put an end to Largent and got that biotoxin.
Well, it was gratifying to finally have closure on my last mission as a field operative. Just sorry the other men on my team aren't still here to savor it with me. On a lighter note, you will be glad to know that I have officially retired from the field. Once again.
Gonna miss it?
Yes. And no. Mostly no.
Says the man who got shot in the heart.
Well, let that be a lesson to you. Never let affairs of the heart interfere with professional judgment.
There's nothing wrong with having feelings.
She's right. You know, there are some things we just can't control. Not even you.
Perhaps.
Okay, you were right. There's a better steak than the beer garden in Munich. He hates it when I'm right.
Luckily, it doesn't happen very often. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, I had a wonderful time.
Well, let's do it again soon.
Are you going to tell him?
Anya, we discussed
Tell me what?
Nothing. She just thinks I should get out of field work, that's all. I promise I'm going to talk to him about it, just not now, okay?
Oh, I forgot my glasses. I think I left them inside. I'll be right back.
And I'll get the car.
Okay.
She's really something.
I think after all these years, she might be the one.
You're a lucky man.
I'm telling you, Quentin, don't wait too long. When you retire, that pension check's not going to keep you warm at night.
I better keep on working forever. Take care, Dallas. You too, buddy.
Three career criminals with one shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of She Spies. Bad girls gone good. I know how difficult this must be.
Especially since it didn't have to happen. I begged Dallas to tell you about the death threat.
He always did think he was invincible. I promise you, I'll find the man who did this.
Thank you, Quentin. And please be careful. Oh, would you keep me up to date on what you find? It would mean so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Is she all right?
Under the circumstances.
We got the dossier on Nicholas Largent. Now, what makes you so sure that he was the one who had Dallas killed?
I think he's taking revenge against the man who put him in prison. 2 years ago, he stole a military prototype of a dangerous biotoxin. Dallas and I were members of an interagency team that captured him.
But you never recovered the toxin.
No. That's why he only got 18 months.
The dossier says Largent was released last week. Wasn't he under surveillance?
FBI had him and lost him.
He must be good.
What he is a killer. After Dallas was murdered, I called the other agents, who were members of the mission, to warn them. They both died in accidents this week.
So you're the only one left? When do we start?
Now. Largent's been out of circulation for a year and a half. He's going to be needing money.
You think I'll put the biotoxin back up for sale?
I'm counting on it, so we have to move fast. Considering Largent's probably already looking for me, I'm going in the field with you.
Look, we know you have more experience than all of us put together, but out there you're a walking target.
Don't you think it would be smarter for you to stay here where it's safe?
Yeah, you don't want to go out there. LA's a mess. There's traffic.
$5 lattes. Former child stars parking your car.
I appreciate your concern, ladies, but I assure you I will be taking every precaution. This is Nicholas Largent. The biotoxin he stole is capable of producing catastrophic cellular fission.
Not just plain old sailor fission, catastrophic.
It cooks you alive from inside out.
Do you ever notice these guys never develop anything good for mankind?
The list of people wealthy enough to pay what Largent's asking won't be long. Locally, there's a lady named Renee Palmer. She runs an investment consulting business.
Gotta be a cover.
Her real business is negotiating black market arms deals.
How'd you know that?
Investing is what people say they're doing when they're really not doing anything at all.
If the toxin is for sale, Renee Palmer likely knows when and where. Cassie and I will team up to handle Palmer.
This has Batman and Robin written all over it.
After you catch Largent, maybe you can go after the Riddler.
So what do we do while you guys are shaking down Palmer?
Largent has a fondness for high-end call girls.
I think I know where this is going.
He works for a madam named Erin Weiss. She hosts a weekend client party at her private penthouse suite. And it's unlikely Largent will be there. Intel says our madam keeps a client list on a PDA. It should ID the women that Largent prefers.
It's likely one of them could lead us to him.
Say goodbye to eye contact.
These women are in such a good mood.
$1,000 an hour could kick all kinds of moods.
But how'd they wind up here? Didn't they have a dream?
Yeah, they get paid $1,000 an hour.
I still believe if you set a goal for yourself and work really hard, you can be whatever you want to be.
Especially if you have a rack you can park a car on.
Erin Weiss.
Erin Weiss's office.